Hey YouTube, it's me, Marquez World. Let's talk about it real fast. Phoenix left AEW. Well, AEW finally released him. We do know that Phoenix no longer wants to be part of AEW. Clearly, he wants to move on. He wants to be part of WWE. He wants to be with his brother Penta. Let's talk about it real fast, YouTube. With him trying to go to WWE clearly because he got his release, y'all. Do you feel like him going to WWE is going to interfere with his brother's solo push? The WWE universe is still getting used to Penta, and now we're going to introduce his brother Phoenix. Okay, I can already see this. Oh, is that Penta? Is that Phoenix? Who is that? You know, people that aren't familiar with them may get them confused. So I do feel like best, my thoughts that they should hold off on signing Phoenix. We all know Phoenix is not trying to go to the TNA route. We all know he's not trying to do the NGC route. We all know he wants to go to WWE. That's why he refused to work in AEW because he wanted to go to WWE. I don't want to work with y'all no more. I don't want your creative plan. My brother's already there. I don't want to. Release me now. Clearly, he already had an agenda. He already had a plan, and he's already trying to go to WWE. So with that being said, it's obvious if WWE will sign him or is willing to sign him, that is where he's going to go. Is this going to interfere with Penta's push? Because Phoenix is now trying to go to WWE. The thing about that is, again, they can get confused by a lot of the WWE universe. A lot of them will sometimes mistaken them if they don't know who is who, especially if they're new to them. They don't watch AEW or other indie wrestling or New Japan wrestling, so maybe they never saw them before. What up with the mask? We do know Penta and the mask was being sold, and it was being sold to many people in the WWE universe. I think it was almost the bestseller at one point, or almost on the top 10. So, with that being said, with Phoenix coming in, is he going to sell his own mask? Is he going to sell the same mask that Penta is selling? Is Phoenix and Penta going to be selling the same mask on the WWE shop? And now it went from Penta getting all the proceeds to himself. Now his brother has joined the company and also selling his mask. So now I'm getting 80. Well, I'm being dramatic. I was about to say 80K a month, but I'm getting I'm getting $3,000 a month from my merchandise sale, and a lot of people are buying my stuff. And now that 3,000 grand is now turning to 1,500 because now you're selling similar stuff as I am. Now, not as many people are buying my shit no more. So, that is something you always want to think about if you're a Penta. I'm sure he's more happy that his brother is going to be part of the roster, someone that he knows, someone that he's familiar with. So, I think he's more happy that his brother will be part of the roster. But you also have to think about that. How is that going to affect Penta and his merchandise sales? How is this going to affect his push? Is he going to just be a tag team now, or are they going to push him still Penta as a solo star and push Phoenix on his own? Is Phoenix going to be on his own brand where he's not with his brothers, so they don't have to interact? The WWE universe can get to know each individual on their own before they team them up, or is it going to be okay? Phoenix, he's on the main roster. Hey, he's joining Raw. Penta, Phoenix, forget the Penta push. Now you're in the tag team, and now this is what you're going to be known for, being part of a tag team. So, if I was Penta, again, I don't know how I would feel. Again, maybe I'm a little selfish, but you know, if you wanted to be in the WWE for so long, that was your dream, and now your brother is joining who has a similar gimmick. Now it's like shit. I may now be in the tag team now since you're joining. Or now my solo push is over. Now it's really not about Penta, the individual. Now it's about Penta and Phoenix, the team. So it's no longer about me anymore. So that's going to happen. I do know a lot of people jump AEW, WWE. A lot of people that weren't in WWE who kind of use AEW as a platform to get signed to WWE. I mean, let's be real. That's what a lot of people are doing. Just like Ricky Saints, who claims that he did not deny any creative plans, but yet when he was granted his release, the next day he was in NXT. No background check, no application. I mean, a background check takes at least a couple days. He was already in NXT the next day after he was released. So clearly, there are some people that use AEW for a platform to get signed to WWE. So maybe Phoenix is one of those that uses the company for a platform to get signed. But wishing him luck. I'm wishing him a lot of great opportunities. I hope the jump is worth it. I say that with anybody that jumps different companies, especially like a WWE jumping to a AEW. I hope you get pushed in AEW. There's a lot of people in AEW and you're leaving WWE, kind of like WWE or AEW going to WWE. I hope it was worth it jumping from AEW to WWE, hoping you'll get that big shine, that big paycheck, that big audience. But sometimes you just switching to the bigger company doesn't always mean the best because you're not going to get pushed as much sometimes, or you get a big push and then they sign someone else that's brand new, that's newer than your ass, and then they get all the spotlight. I mean, what happened to Andrade? Let's just talk about that real fast. Andrade, he was someone that was in WWE, thought it would be better in AEW, got a small push in AEW, got a mid push, I would say. Then he said, okay, no, I'm going back to WWE. I'm going to get pushed as a star. They missed me. They want me back. And then you come back to WWE and then you're mid card. So it's kind of like you kind of were where you were before you left to go to AEW. You're still in the same position, mid card. You're not a world heavyweight champion. You're not challenging for the world heavyweight championship. You're not at the elimination chamber competing in the elimination chamber because you are not a top star. And I'm not being rude when I say that. So again, with Phoenix, is he going to be a top star if he goes to WWE? Penta, is he going to be a top star, or now is he going to become a tag team star? So that is something we have to keep in mind, YouTube. Again, this is Markel's World. I post pro wrestling news at least 3 times a week. Please like this video. Please sub to the channel. Like this video. It's free. And please sub. But what do you want to see with Phoenix? Are you excited for this jump? Do you want to see Penta in a tag team with his brother? Or do you think it's a little too early? Do you want to see them shine on their own? They get their own glam. They get their own shine. And they get to have their own identity before jumping into a tag team. You can leave your thoughts if you want. AEW is clearly trying to move on. I feel like with the ratings, highest like at 580,000, they're trying to make a lot of changes, especially getting rid of dead weight because clearly they may try to bring newer people or bring new attractions that may help bring more views. So I feel like that's what they're doing now. They're like, we're not going to be on this petty stuff anymore. We're not going to hold people back because they want to go to WWE. At this time, we're more worried about our brand, how we can make things better. And that can be us releasing people that we're not using and maybe hiring people that actually want to be here, that actually want to see this brand grow. Because let's be real, Phoenix, who didn't want to do anything anymore, who was requesting his release to go to WWE, he clearly doesn't want to see AEW, the company, grow. He's not interested in them growing. He's interested in being WWE and having his moment in WWE and being part of that big system. So, yes, good job, AEW. You're getting rid of people that don't care about your company, which is always a good thing. I mean, if I was a business owner and you told me you want to go to the other, you want to go to the competitor and they make more money, they have a bigger audience, that's what you want to do, go ahead, boo. We gave you an opportunity here. You don't want to take the opportunity. You want to go elsewhere because you feel like you'll do bigger things there. I ain't stopping you. I got to worry about my company and make sure my company grows. So that being said, I don't need no dead weight. I don't need nobody that's going to half-ass perform because they don't want to be here. I don't need no one that's requesting a release and going online and making a lot of comments. Because we do know he did have this online thing going on, Phoenix, which they did say allegedly that WWE kind of looked at him a little weird since he was airing out his business on social media. Yeah, if you have not checked that video out, he kind of was alluding that AEW wasn't taking care of him when he was injured and was bad mouthing them online. And then WWE, it was rumored that they were kind of looking at him, well, if things don't go his way here, is he going to do the same thing, just bash us when things don't go his way? So I hope that didn't ruin his chance because he is a good performer and we are all humans and have emotions. So maybe he just was in his feelings. I mean, in his feelings. Maybe he was upset, but at the end of the day, you gotta check your emotions, especially if you want to be part of these big companies. So I don't think that ruined his chance, but I do feel like he needs to be careful if he gets signed and things don't go his way. He can't just tweet or make these what is it, subliminal tweets. He needs to actually try to work things out backstage. But YouTube, this is the first video of the week. I post 3 times a week. This is Mark Hill's World, all things pro wrestling news in my life. I post at least 3 times a week. Pro wrestling news, life update. Monday, I visited my mom after work. Real fast. It was a Monday. Work was okay. You know, I work at a call center. It is what it is. But I hope all is well with you guys. Please like this video. Please sub if you have not. Like, it does help. But you can follow me on TikTok, Markel's World, X Markel's World, Instagram, Markel's World, Pro Wrestling T. It is a Facebook group where we gossip pro wrestling news together, where you guys can post as well. That's a Facebook group you can follow. But I'm well. It's Monday. This is Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news in my life. I'll see you guys on the next video, YouTube.